What's up, investors? It's the Russian dude. Today let's talk about one of the ways like corporations are doing their best. Like literally this is one of the last case scenarios for some companies to save their businesses. This is a huge also problem. This is literally a time bomb because eventually the bill will be due. You'll have to pay for your previous mistakes. Whatever they are doing right now, it just literally delays the inevitable. And what I'm talking about right now is that corporations are artificially trying to maintain their stock prices by doing significant buybacks. Because according to this graph you can see right now on your screen, the average buybacks right now are at the historic levels. There was no corporate buybacks, whatever we see right now, ever in the history of the US stock market, possibly in the US economy at all. Like whatever we're seeing right now is just crazy. And yes, I mean, I can understand the executive management of these companies whenever you're not doing good, but you still want your share prices to go up, attracting potential new investors. Well, if you cannot provide good balance sheets, if you cannot provide good income statements, if you cannot develop new interesting innovations, well, you can always just artificially boost the stock price by doing once again buybacks. This reduces the number of shares on the open market, and because of simple supply and demand, assuming even if the demand stays exactly the same, this in theory should boost the stock price up. And this is exactly what we are seeing that is happening right now. Companies which in dire need to spend money on mergers, acquisitions, research and development, expanding, hiring new people, because this is what can bring these companies out of brink of collapse. What they do is that they spend money that potentially they might not even have, the very last money, the very last resource that they have. They spend literally on just artificially boosting the price. And yes, this can increase the price in the very short term. Sometimes it literally can boost price in a matter of day or two, maximum a week. But long-term solution, that's not appropriate. If you want to attract quality investors, investors who know where they're giving their money, and not just day traders who extract profit from volatility of the share price, which can move in either direction, up or down, well, in this case, you need to rebuild your company, make it more attractive for long-term investors. And well, whenever you spend potentially last of your dollars, or the worst case scenario when you borrow money to do the buybacks, because some companies do this as well. This is the most ridiculous case. Well, this is just a temporary solution. They kick the can down the road, but eventually there will be a dead end. This is a pretty big problem right now for the US stock market, because more and more companies realize that this is the way to delay the inevitable, to just temporarily suspend the declining price. Another interesting thing why they are doing this, they're exercising this method, it is because according to the rules of, for example, New York Stock Exchange, share prices of each company need to maintain very basic level in order to continue to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange. If I am not mistaken, it is $5. As soon as the price per share drops below this level, then, well, there are questions from the New York Stock Exchange. They no longer want to list such company, they delist it, the company gets traded over the counter in the OTC markets, in pink sheets, things like this, will obviously decreasing the liquidity significantly. And also this is a major red flag for potential investors in the future, because if a company gets delisted from a major stock exchange, well, obviously there was a significant reason for this decision. Obviously, I'm not a leader or an executive of a major billion-dollar corporation, so this is just my assumptions. Please guys, let me know down below in the comments whether whatever I just said makes sense or not. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and see you tomorrow.